Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Bases are empty. One man out. Hit on the ground toward the left. Gloved by Lowry. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Batting third, the third baseman.
So a runner at first with one out now. And that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. In the air to straightaway right. Conforto back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Batting fourth.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. And he fouls this one off. Rojas leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Marlins leave one. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Wei-Yin Chen gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. In there, a base hit. Around second now and headed for third. And the Mets are in business now. It's a leadoff triple.
And these fans could not have asked for a better way to start their day. A leadoff triple in the home half, and they're off and running.
Here it comes on 1-1. Line towards center field. But this is pulled in center field, and I'm not sure they want to try it. And not in time as the run scores.
Great job of offensive execution there. Lead-off triple, and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Digging in, J.C. Robinson. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The 1-1. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
In now, Peter Alonso. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And there are 2 away now. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
I'll tell you, this team could really use a turnaround from Cespedes. He had only 1 home run last month, so if you're looking at a guy in the middle of the order with just 1 homer, your team's not going to score a lot of runs. He's got to turn on the power in this lineup if this team wants to have any success at all. When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this...
Oh, and they've got him picked off, and he is in there. And a pickoff throw to third. And he'll look over to third here once more. And he is tagged. Here's Starlin Castro. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's gone just 2 for 15. He's taken him deep once. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
The catcher.
Now batting, Jorge Alfaro. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Up late now is the designated hitter, number one, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after. Now in the box, Yoenis Cespedes. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Lifted the other way to left center. And plenty of room out there for Granderson. And there are 2 away now. Here's Bobby Cano now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. High in the air out to center field. Number 48 will get there, and he puts it away to. In is Curtis Granderson. He went deep in the contest last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, number 48. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Bouncer to the left side. Robinson fields it cleanly. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
The batter, number 47.
Stepping in, number 47. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
The relay. And the relay throw is right by him at third base. In at second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. To third now, but he's safe as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. So striding in, Miguel Rojas as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A man at third with 1 away. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
The batter, the third base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Anderson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Runner goes for second. And now we'll see as they've got the runner from first. McNeil gets the glove on him, and he's out at second base. 1-2. Here it is. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Again, another foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Line drive to left. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. And a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag. And he'll make it to third with a triple. So here's the cleanup hitter, Garrett Cooper, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this is popped up near second base. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire.
Welcome back as the Mets prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the Metropolitans have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they... also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. And that's going to find the alley. Extra bases here for Lowry. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we take a look at the Mets leaders in that department, you can see him currently bringing up the number 5 spot on the ball club. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 3-3 game. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. J.C. Robinson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Digging in, Peter Alonso. This is line to left. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. So that'll extend the inning and bring Wilson Ramos to the plate with 2 away. So a runner at first with 2 away. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. popped straight up. Rojas into shallow left. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. Conforto is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 1 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Miami fourth. And standing in now, the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. This is drilled, but right into the shift. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, decided. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. That one worth another look with our show track technology. And the number you look at here, most definitely the 114-mile-an-hour exit velo. You don't have to hit it that high to get it out of the park when you hit it that hard. Standing in, Michael Conforto. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
The designated hitter.
Stepping into the box, Robinson Cano. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground-out victim. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Settling in now, Jed Lowry. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Up next from Miami, number 48. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
I don't blame him for not coming over the hard of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 47.
Ready once again, number 47. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Marlins.
Digging in once again, Miguel Rojas. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit hard on the ground is short. Robinson on the grass. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Now the 2-1. This is foul right side. And it's fouled away. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The first baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Garrett Cooper. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Working for the punch out and the offering. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Line drive to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base path. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Line towards center field. Number 48 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The relay, and he's back into second here safely.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Into the box, Peter Alonso takes this the other way to right. Number 47 is there, and he has it for the out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Adam Conley, a southpaw, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Adam Conley.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 7. At the plate, Starlin Castro. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. So to the plate, the Marlins DH, number 1. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon. Paul Sewald takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Number 48.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And they get the double play at third. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
The right fielder, number 30.
So striding forward now, Michael Conforto. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's 0 for 9. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Robinson Cano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Number 47 goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Brian Anderson is the 2nd out in the 7th inning.
Cooper.
Stepping up to the plate, Garrett Cooper. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Ready now, Starlin Castro. And Dan, this could be a real situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
The catcher,
Striding in, Jorge Alfaro. His guys trail by 4, but the bases are juiced, so a home run ties it. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. And he's in safely at third, as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Now 3 runs are in. The throw's offline. He's safe. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
Number 1.
Now at the plate, number 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. Now at the plate, Curtis Granderson. He's 2 for 3 thus far. The payoff pitch. Fouled off. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And he's safe.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D'Lo. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
So coming to the plate, number 48. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and he fouls this one off. Granderson stands at second with 2 gone. The set and the 1-2. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. It's now a 9-7 contest. And the second run will score as well.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 47. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Pickoff move to second, and he is tagged out here. Here's Jed Lowry now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Rojas is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Next up from New York, Brandon Nimmo. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's gone 2 for 8. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate. Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Hit down the line at first. And the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball. Coming to the plate now, Garrett Cooper. And their runners at the corners now. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw won't get him.
The batter number 6.
Striding into the box, Starlin Castro. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. The Mets entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one. And there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Still 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And it's not in time. He's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Now batting, number 1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double play, and the inning is prematurely over. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
The runner's breaking for home, and a step off, and the runner from third crosses the plate. Stepping in now, Peter Alonso. Into the corner and slicing foul. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit.
Play ball.
Striding in once again, Miguel Rojas. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. In the dirt here. Two out here and a runner at second. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now
the 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now. Ready for another shot now. Garrett Cooper. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Rojas at second. Anderson at first. 2 out in the inning. And he steps off, and the runner's coming home. And he scores on a daring steal of home. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Rolled slowly to first. And a diving effort there as he beats him to the bag for the first out. At the plate, Robinson Cano hit the ball pretty well at bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The 1-2. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
The 1-1 home. Sent on the ground out to second. And with his team just needing outs at this point, he'll opt not to try for the double play, and he'll take the sure out at first.
Center fielder, Brandon.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Now at the plate, J.C. Robinson. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Hard liner toward short. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. And that baby's gone. Standing in now, Wilson Ramos. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
Now batting.
Next for the Mets, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
So
1-1. And there goes Davis. In there. Now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Fly ball out toward left center field. And hold everything, folks, as this is going to tie the ball game. The runner scores from second. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the Rajay Davis will stay in the ball game and should likely do the catching from here out. Stepping into the box, Starlin Castro. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
all forward.
In now, Brandon Nimmo. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Now the 2-1. This could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
The 3-1 pitch. Now the runner breaks for the plate. And this is swung on and missed. And they put the tag on him for the out. And he must be saying, are you trying to kill me? Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Digging in now, number 48, and he'll be the one to get the 11th underway. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool the guy. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Number 48 becomes the first out of the inning. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Ready for another chance? Miguel Rojas. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Throw is up the line as it gets away. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance. To the third baseman, but the throw is wild. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The batter, the third baseman.
So stepping in, Brian Anderson. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. And he'll step off and go to third here. And he is tagged out here. Stepping up now, J.C. Robinson. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. Hops this one up. Rojas is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. Austin Bryce, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
37, Austin Bryce.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Ready on 1 and 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Granderson is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Davis.
2 out, nobody on. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And another foul ball. 1 and 2. Here it is. And he popped him up. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Lifted in the air out to center field. Number 48 is there to make the catch, and that. Stepping in, Brian Anderson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Smoke toward third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Hooper.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
He was driving the ball.